So where's the office, back at Division? In the office, baby.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with our fourth. See, I remembered this time. I remembered before I started, I was like, you know what? I gotta remember which or how many commentaries I've done. So this is number 4. Coming at you here with our fourth Black Ops sniping gameplay commentary, and taking as an ode to one of my favorite websites really of all time, the now defunct FireJoeMorgan.com. It's Gallimaufry time, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things I want to get to today. Just a bunch of topics from people that have been contacting me and sending me messages on YouTube to patch 1.0 or 1.06, excuse me, to complaining about Treyarch, to fixing snipers. A lot of things going on, just a lot of things to talk about. I hope you're ready. This is some ground war domination on Havana. I believe this clip, I think it's a little boring at times, so be forewarned. I think there's a good number of stretches where nothing really happens that is all that interesting, and I apologize for that, but I really wanted to get out a video. So let's get started with the Gallimaufry. I think after this patch 1.06 that we have seen, for the most part, the death of the tactical grenade kill, I believe, because now with patch 1.06, when you put somebody into last stand, regardless of what happens, when you do it, regardless of what happens to that person, whether you kill them, whether somebody else kills them, no matter how they get killed out of last stand or second chance or whatever, you will get the kill. The catch of it is that it will give you the kill and give you credit for killing them with your primary weapon or whatever you put them into second chance with, even if you put them in to second chance or last stand or whatever. I get it confused because the Modern Warfare 2 naming was all messed up and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But even if you put them into last stand or second chance with one gun, and then you switch to your pistol or whatever and shoot them, it's going to show that you killed them with your primary weapon, whatever weapon you put them into second chance with. So I think we have seen, for the most part, the death of the tactical grenade kill. So I wanted to, one reason I wanted to use this video was to kind of commemorate that. So that's one thing, and that's one thing I really like. It's really going to help me out as a sniper when I put people in a second chance, and then when they get killed, I will get the credit. And one thing I wanted to ask you is, how are you going to view that as as viewers, as YouTube video game gameplay entertainment consumers? What are you going to view that as? Is it acceptable montage, mini-tage thing material to take credit for a kill or show a kill in a kill feed that you put somebody in a second chance and then somebody killed them? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Another thing that I wanted to get to today was I found my jam yesterday. I have been reluctant to use the PSG-1 because I was aware for a while of it's a one-shot kill to the stomach and above with no attachments. I was aware for a while about that. My worry was that I wasn't accurate enough, and the idle sway and the force sway and the off-center scope wasn't going to allow me to be accurate enough, excuse me, to make use of that. But after I've been sniping more and more in this game, I decided yesterday to try to switch to the PSG-1. And originally I went no attachments, just like normal, and then one of my buddies got on and said, "Hey, did you see that they patched the PSG-1?" I was like, well, what are you talking about? He said, "Yeah, man, they made it so that, it's one-hit kill of the stomach and above, even if, whatever attachments you put on it." So we immediately went into combat training. I put on extended mags, and it was one-hit kills to the stomach or waist and above. So I found my jam. That is amazing. However, Off-center scope, I'm not going to concede. I will say this now. I am not going to concede my thoughts on the initial forced sway upon scoping in. I still want that gone. I'm just not going to talk about it. Let's keep the initial scoping sway. Okay? I'm not going to concede that, but I don't want to talk about it. Just please, 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 for the love of God, take out the off-center scope and the full spread ADS timer, or the spread ADS timer. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's a timer that when you scope into the gun, when you get the crosshairs, right? When you get the crosshairs, the bullet isn't going to go to the center of the crosshairs for a predetermined amount of time. Where the bullet is going to go within that time is within the full spread of the gun. It's a quarter of a second, or it was originally a quarter of a second. They tweaked it, and Treyarch being Treyarch, they haven't released what their tweak was to that, so we don't know, or I don't know what it is now. But it used to be a quarter of a second, and still that was long. That hindered sniping in general. I mean, sniping long range, sniping mid range, even attempts at quick scoping. But just please take it out. Take it out. And I got a message from one of my subscribers, one of my very many subscribers, and by the way, thank you. I am so very humble. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing all my videos. I appreciate it. And even the montage, and before I get to the message that got sent to me, I understand the montage didn't go over very well. And I want to be honest with you guys, when I first saw the first little criticism of it, my initial reaction, I wanted to just get on there and say, you stupid bastard, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I had to stop myself and say, wait, and I thought about it, you guys are right, that was wrong of me to reuse clips from gameplay I had already toted. The music was a little bad. I like the music, but that's, neither here nor there. So, you guys are right. My apologies. The next one, I will put a lot more effort into it, and it will be, I will try to make it as best as I can. But anyway, I got a message from one of my subscribers asking me a question. And by the way, don't be afraid to message me. Don't be afraid to message me. Don't be afraid to post my videos other places and share them and say, hey, check this guy out. Don't be afraid to comment and ask me questions. I apologize if I cannot read them all. And I apologize if I cannot respond to them all, but I will promise you this, that I will do my best to respond to as many as I can. So don't be afraid to send me messages. Don't be afraid to ask me questions. Okay? That is one thing that I wanted to do in starting this. I told myself, I said, hey, if I ever got big, I was going to answer as many as I could. So go ahead and do that. But the question is, and I'm getting close to my time here, the question was, hey, Lefty, where can we go to complain? And I thought about that real quick, and I thought, you know what? I don't see it as complaining, but I know what he was talking about. He said, where can we go to let Treyarch know what we want changed about sniping? And I thought, you know what, this would be a perfect place for you guys to go to callofduty.com/blackops. There's two ways, callofduty.com/blackops, and there's a caveat that's going to be coming up. I have a thread started already there. I urge you to not spam the forums with threads about sniping and what you want changed. I have a thread started. I will link you to that if you want to check that out, and if you want to go there and post in there, that would be great. I'm not telling you what to do. Do whatever you want, but I would just urge you, or I would ask of you, that if you want the best results, and if you want to make sure that Treyarch reads the stuff, post in my thread, or find a sniping thread anywhere. It doesn't have to be my thread, and post. Also, if you want to be taken seriously, and first of all, be ready for a hellstorm when you start posting about sniping and saying that you're not content and that you want more, be ready for a bunch of the Treyarch fanboys and all the people that hate sniping to come out of the woodwork and start screaming at you and whatnot. But don't, again, this is a suggestion, post however you want. If you're going to post, I'm not telling you to post, be courteous yet forceful. I know that's kind of a difficult balance to walk, but I guess I would just say this. Don't go in there dropping F-bombs and saying F you, F this, F your game, you guys suck, you crap, blah, blah, blah. That's not going to happen, because they're pinheads over there. They don't take criticism very well. Just like I didn't want to take criticism in my montage, they don't take criticism very well of their video game. That's evident. So be as ass-kissing as possible, yet be concise about what you want changed. And for me, that's removing the off-center scope and the full spread ADS timer. All right, guys, thank you very much. That's my time. I got to get out of here. Actually, I'm over time by a good amount. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Gallimaufry time. I hope we can do it again. I enjoy it. It's fun and exciting, even if the gameplay isn't necessarily. So thank you for joining. Be sure to share this video, like, rate, comment. Let's keep the subscriptions coming. Let's see how big this channel can get. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.